Welcome back to LAYALI Ramadan. We're live here on snaptv.me and qatarliving.com. Our next guest is known as Satare. She's from Tehran. Not only is she beautiful, but she's also here to promote, talk about the healthy lifestyle, not just for Qatari, but for expat people alike. She is now the face of her own healthy campaign, and she's here and she's set to bring and talk about the empowerment of women and healthy living to the next level. So thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
So please tell us what you do. You are not a coach, but you're actually now promoting healthy lifestyle by changing what? How do you do this?
Okay, let me set it correct. I am a coach.
You're
I'm
a
a
coach.
certified health coach.
Okay.
I do health coaching. I deliver workshops.
Yeah.
I do personal training. I do workout. It's a combination of things. So it's not only one thing. It's a lot of things together.
So mostly you do focus on coaching here. And workshops.
There are different angles to it. So in terms of coaching, I do deliver one-to-one coaching. In terms of workshops, yes, I do give workshops for adults. I do give workshops for kids.
Wonderful.
So once I say workshop, it's not necessarily that I stand up and just talk.
Yes.
It's getting people involved. It's giving brochures, it's talking on social media, it's promoting for a healthy product. It can be any of these. So whatever which can give me the allowance to pass the message of healthy living.
So tell me, what do you find the most challenging about what you do here in Qatar, especially when there's not a lot of activities that one can do?
I do have a couple of answers for this. If you search for activities, you'll find activities.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, and I am involved in a lot of them. Like I do help a lot of organizations to create activities. Now, what is the challenge is that because people are not used to it, it's just at the beginning. There are people who keep promoting, there are locals who keep promoting for this, and this is a very good thing, but this is the start. Middle Easterns, they are not really used to eating healthy.
Yes.
Like lots of oil means healthy, sorry, delicious.
Delicious.
So basically, if you talk about healthy food, people would think no taste. The level of resistance is so high. So the answer to challenge would be it's the level of resistance. If I talk about my own family, 3-4 years ago, when I started only reading, not educating myself, it was very hard to pass the message to them. So my mom would be like, "What are you eating? This is cat food."
So do you feel that's why you became passionate about what you do? Because earlier we were talking and you've studied many other things before you've come to where you are today.
Yeah.
So what brought you to doing this when you had done something totally different before?
My own experience, when I was much younger, I had high cholesterol. And I never understood why I'm having high cholesterol. Every time I go to the doctor, he gives me the prescription and I resist to take the medicine because I'm like, I'm too young to take this.
Yes.
I go to the pharmacy to buy it, they just look at me.
And we all know here how they love giving medicine.
Yes,
in Qatar.
that's true, that's true.
Yes.
But it was a fact that I needed it. It wasn't that they're giving me for fun. I needed it in my body. But I didn't know why, because I did not understand what I'm eating, that it's not correct.
So you obviously studied to now be able to do what you do.
Yeah.
So what did you study at Qatar University? Is it Qatar University?
In Qatar University, I studied computer science and engineering.
Okay, something
And
totally
then
different.
I did my MBA.
All right.
And then after that, I studied health.
Okay.
Okay, so I started with health coaching.
Yes.
I just learned coaching, and then I studied personal training. In personal training, you take a lot of things to do with nutrition. So the whole combination brought me to what I do now.
So what do you enjoy more, what you studied or what you're doing, obviously now?
I'm still doing both. I'm still doing engineering. I'm still doing health coaching.
Wow.
So both of them, yeah. But obviously, I enjoy things to do with health much more.
So can you tell us, how do you maintain a work-life balance between your passion, your hobby, and then your other job and your other work?
It's just the scheduling and time management. Because if you say it won't happen, it won't happen.
Yeah.
If you want it to happen, it will happen.
So
that's it.
Besides the challenges that you had mentioned, it is now Ramadan, and lots of the time people think this is the time to lose weight, whereas in fact, people sometimes tend to gain a little bit of weight during this time.
That's true.
What kind of tips could you offer the viewers about being healthy and making it part of your lifestyle?
So the first thing they need to remember is that do not cut on your meals, because basically when we have iftar, after iftar, what do we have? It's just suhoor, and in between we just keep munching on different things. If we keep the same diet that we had, like what I had before, was eating more frequently, eating more healthy. If we can do the same thing, we will not at least gain weight. Yeah. Well, in Ramadan, you get the chance to eat more sweets. That's the problem, you know, a lot of sugar.
Yes.
A lot of sugar after the main course. That's what makes you gain a little bit of weight. But cut on sugar. Cut on sugar. Like sometimes I just look at people, they don't really eat the sweets. They don't really go for cake. They don't really go for ice cream. But at the end of the day, they are drinking a lot of soft drinks. They're drinking a lot of things with syrup.
Yeah.
So these are the little things that makes a big difference. So keep on eating much more frequent,
But less sugar.
healthy, less sugar, more water. So that helps a lot.
So as a woman, it's interesting because you're doing all these wonderful things here. Do you find it a bit challenging doing what you do here in a place like Qatar where it's a little bit more conservative? Or have you found that it's come more to your advantage here?
It's an advantage.
All
It's
right.
an advantage because I do use social media for this. For me, starting this was very hard because the term health coach is not very well known in this area of world. You know, like in West, it's much more understandable. People already know it. They have it as a profession already. They make money out of it. They deliver courses only being a health coach. But here, I say I'm a health coach, they would say, so you're a nutritionist. No, I'm not a nutritionist. Are you a doctor? I'm not a doctor. So what are you exactly? In order to tell people what I am exactly, I had to deliver a message in a friendlier way. People like social media, so I use it. And I keep posting things. I keep posting about my own life.
So social
How do
media
I
really
apply?
comes to your advantage. Like you
It
really
is.
use it to your
Yes,
advantage.
because people spend a lot of time on it.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a good channel
Yes.
to talk to people.
So where would you like to see yourself going with what you do in the next 5 years?
I started with the message of with the idea that I want to help people.
Yes.
Okay, I do see myself doing this for much longer than when I started. When I started, I thought it would be like a year to maybe a couple of months, nothing more. But now that I see, well, again, Middle Easterns, they don't really like to eat healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, healthy means tasteless.
Yeah.
So, but then when I started, I see it's going better and better and better, and I started getting a lot of clients, if you would like to know. So,
That's
for me
great.
now, it's like it's totally different. I get calls from different organizations. They ask for a specific schedules. They ask for specific custom-made workshops. I get calls from restaurants. I get
Wow.
calls from it's changing. There are a lot of changes happening in the society.
Do you find it overwhelming to handle and keep up with all these demands of people here?
Yes.
And
Yes.
do you do it only here in the Qatar, or do you do it internationally?
Well, I do teach
globally?
online. I do
Alright.
teach online. I'm a certified online teacher as well. But in terms of traveling to other countries to do the same thing, no, I haven't done yet. But teaching, I do online, yes.
So now, as you are here and doing what you do, you said you enjoy it very much,
Yes.
and you're going to be growing with it. Do you find that, do you need to get yourself to be known more, to start going outside of Qatar, or just focus here locally?
That would be
Your
like,
next step.
yeah, the next step. Yeah.
So that's your goal, to keep
Well,
it
for me,
going.
my goal for now is to educate people here.
Yeah.
And the thing that I'm really focusing now is children, kids, elementary schools.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the things that they recently started here was Qatar, the Sports Day. How do you partake in this during this time? Do you go to schools, or do you usually just have activities, or how do you get part and involved in it?
Every year it has been different.
Yes.
For this year, I was involved in an activity with 2 different organizations, without saying names. But for me, because of my title, it's more related to food.
Okay.
So they would categorize me somewhere near the healthy food, yeah. When it comes to sports, because this is the way this is the category I associate myself with, healthy food.
So with Qatar 2022 also coming here, are you taking part in this in any way?
Inshallah.
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 That's great.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and lovely to have you here.
Same here.
We'd really like to hopefully, inshallah, have you again on our show.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.